Voltron Network.
And we're up. What's good, guys? Hope you can hear me this week. Welcome back to Wrestling Ruckus. I'm Eddie Reese Antonio.
I'm Ryan Williams. What's poppin', Eddie Reese? What's going on, everyone?
Ryan, what's been happening, boy?
Well, not a lot. We had AEW. We had that great match, Stadium Stampede. That was probably, I don't know. That was better than anything I saw at WrestleMania. I would say that.
Hands down.
I would say that.
We'll get to all that. First, want to start the episode. We're probably on a downer, but it has to be done. Hana Kimura. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus. Yes. How could I forget?
Were you familiar with her?
Not really. I've seen a little bit of her work on YouTube, a little bit of flashes and that.
Yeah. I was, like, quite a bit. She's a very significant character in Stardom. And then Joshi, she was also an independent, like, before she really tied herself down. So she only began for like 4 years. She's 22, bro.
Yeah, she's a baby, man. I didn't even know.
Fucking 2. And she'd been around for as long as I'd come back to wrestling after I kind of left for all them years. She'd always been around. And most recently, she was on a show called Terrace House, which is like the Japanese equivalent to, it's like a cross between Big Brother and The Real World.
Bloody hell, I know The Real World. Yeah.
It's a house, 6 people in it, but they can leave. They're not like trapped in there like Big Brother. So it's more like Real World, where they can actually just go out and do their jobs, and they only like films them when they come back. But
yeah, that's more Real World then. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was on that. So, and I was watching a bit of that out of curiosity for her being on it. So yeah, I'd come real familiar with seeing her on a regular basis, watching that show, as well as seeing the Josie stuff. So when it turned out that she committed suicide last week, man, it was like, it hit me different, man. It was like, wow. You get so used to a lot.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
It was like,
she's a young. I heard it was down to bullying. Like, what's going on?
Bullshit.
Honestly,
on that show, on the terror, because you got to understand with Japan. As much as I love
this very seriously, though.
Oh, what's going on with you?
Yeah, the wire in it. I had to plug my charger in. Sorry, guys.
The thing with Japan is, as much as I love the wrestling, a lot of people forget that, as polite as they are, it can be pretty racist over there because they're mainly just the one race. They're just them. So when someone different comes along, they point it out, especially with the young'uns. So on this Terrace House, she had that argument with one of the housemates, because they shrunk her ring gear. Remember, she was in the first women's match in Wrestle Kingdom history. That's significant there. She was one of those that was in I think it was a dark match, but I don't know if they ever heard it. But still, she was there. So they took her ring gear, washed it, and shrunk it. So this significant gear that was important to her, they fucked it up. But she was pissed off with this guy, took his hat through it, said a few things, walked away. That was it.
Cool.
I'd say slap, but it was barely a slap. She just knocked his hat off his head. But because of that, people just got on her over there, the Japanese fans, saying, you mixed race, because she's half Indonesian, half Japanese, half
let's see.
They're pointing it out like, you're not really Japanese, you're this, that.
You know what they're like when it comes to interracial shit.
Yeah, so apparently she's been getting that for a while now because of that show. And I'm betting that she probably had it a lot when she was a kid. So that's probably why it hit harder.
Maybe some trauma.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Underlying shit. And I guess she just couldn't take it no more. And it's also, watching that show, what's different with over there with the Japanese culture? People don't go on there for the sake of fame, like it would be over here in America or something. It's legit. People go there because they want to find love. They want to just have friends. Like, it's people aren't there for ego. Like, people can leave whenever they want. Like, literally, I don't just mean for a job. People leave. Now, from the moment a season starts, the group that's in there at the beginning most likely isn't going to be the same group that's in there in the middle of the series, because people will just leave. Say, I think I've got what I needed out of this. I think I've learned a lot about myself. I'm leaving the house now. So when people leave, they bring new people in. And then again, she came like halfway through the season.
Now it sounds like Love Island. Yeah.
Interesting like that. So yeah, and watching this, you kind of see that, dude, she ain't had a proper boyfriend pretty much ever. I think she said she had one in high school. And that was it. She left it.
You know high school relationships are like. I mean,
but from what it sounds like, it wasn't even a real thing either. Like, he wasn't into her being a wrestler, so he wanted to train, so she left. So she literally hasn't really had a proper relationship.
Proper dude.
So she's just wanting to find love and all that, falling in love with the housemates. So she was just somebody who wanted just the attention, man. Wanted to find someone, and she didn't find it. So she was down, and I don't know, man. It's just sad.
It's sad to hear, man. Real sad to hear.
That's so
but, you know what? Rest in peace, darling. That's all I can say, man. Damn.
But it's mad the attention it got as well. It was on BBC's front page. It was in the Sun. Vanity Fair, like,
all over Twitter. It was going crazy on Twitter.
Places you wouldn't imagine they would pay any attention to it. It was all over the place. Crazy.
That's a lottery to this.
Anyway, on a lighter note, rest in peace, Hana Kimura. She'll be missed. Crazy. But yeah, AEW, W nothing. Double or nothing, shall I say. What do you think of the overall?
Overall, it's a great show. I mean, was there anything that was a bit of a letdown? Not really, man. I know what you're going to say, but...
Hey, look, what did I say, man? Cody, what did I say?
I know.
It's just his belt. He made it for himself. This is his little, I am a star. Pay attention to me.
But you know what? I'm interested now. We know, after watching this week's Dynamite, seeing him versus Jungle Boy Jack. Sorry for spoilers, because I know some people, whoever watched this might watch this on, ITV and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they prefer to do that. But him and Jungle Boy Jack, obviously Jungle Boy Jack won the Battle Royal for number one contender spot, which I thought that was very good. You know what I mean? Because it was kind of down to him and Orange Cassidy, because it would have been either Warlord or Ward. You know who I'm talking about? Wardlow, and MJF. But Jungle Boy Jack, if he's gonna do this, what John Cena type of shit with the US title, I'll be very interested. I'm looking at it a positive note. But going back to the match itself, I mean, it was kind of predictable, Arn Anderson and Jake the Snake getting thrown out. The little spot with Mike Tyson, but nothing really
they didn't do anything with Mike, man. They wasted having Mike there. And who chose to put the camera on Mike when he was yawning? Who at the back was like, yeah, put the camera on him now, right as he's like, falling asleep? The fuck, man?
Yeah, but then I think, you know what? I thought the commentators could kind of save it with that. You could kind of.
Cody's wrestling's putting him to sleep.
No, that's what they would say if he was on Cody.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oh, my goodness. But at the end of the day, the match itself, it was all right, man. It was okay. I didn't really think it was boring. But, the belt, jeez. And I remember you was cracking on the belt when we were talking about it.
When we first saw it, we didn't know that it was an unfinished belt.
Well, you kind of thought it was unfinished. Let's pull that up.
I'm still not even convinced. I'm still not even convinced it's going to be a whole lot better. Like, I'm guessing there could still be that big plain bit in the middle, because some of those AEW belts, besides the main belt, all the other belts are questionable, man, in their design. Definitely questionable.
The world title belt, I have to say, it took me a little while to get around to. It was a bit weird.
It has a weird shape to it, but once you get used to it, I like it. The women's belt, too small. Looks like a toy. The tag team belt is too basic. The
women's belt looked like, I remember this WCW collection that my boy had back in the day. It was Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and Goldberg. They had little metal things in the wrist. I don't know if you know about that. They had the fucking WCW belt. It looks exactly like that. I'm not even joking. Yeah, just like a toy. What match do we get into now? The women's match. Let's talk about that. That was a shocker. Woo! I enjoyed that women's match a lot.
No, I enjoyed it. I gotta give credit where credit's due. What's her face?
Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose. She's improved. You can tell that she's been working hard, man. I gotta give her credit for that because I was always one of those that was shitting on her. She was too green. She was initially. She was kind of rushed a bit to be their monster, but she worked hard, man. And put on a good match. But Shida won through the one I wanted to win. Yes, even though I didn't think she would win, I wanted her to win.
I like the way they told the story with the kendo stick.
Yeah,
that was actually kind of important. The way they actually told that story with the stick, and it was the way Nyla had it. Anyways, come out with it, taunting with it. Do you know what I mean? And then throughout the whole match, once Nyla got whopped with it, and then once she'd have done her thing, that was it. I mean, it was a good match, man. The brawling outside,
good.
The use of the weapons, the way she got dashed put through the table. I thought, oh shit, this is it, man. She's done. But nope, she came back strong. Yeah, it was a good match, man. I'm proud.
Nyla Rose's head made out.
I was happy I was wrong.
Those kendo sticks ain't that soft. You know, they do hurt, but she gets hit around the head and it's like nothing, like no scars or nothing. She must have a thick ass skull. Crazy, like rhino skin.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel it's true because even when I used to watch, you know, the old ECW videos and, you know, some WWE stuff, like, and they just get hit with the kendo sticks. You see the welts on the back. Yeah. The Tommy Dreamer and Sandman situation. Remember when we got the cane in?
Dude, even more recent.
The welts from Dreamer's back.
Flip Gordon.
Sorry?
Flip Gordon or Bully Ray.
Oh, Flip. Even when Flip got it as well. Oh, my God. Shit. Even that, the welts on his back.
No joke. But yeah, Shida, face of the division. That's right. She deserves it. She's out of all the women, she's the one with the most experience, and I reckon the one who can go the best with the variety of women out there. But I don't know who's gonna be next.
Britt. Britt Baker.
Well, I don't think her reign ain't as bad as it was all originally thought, but she does have a leg is still a bit fucked, so I don't think.
Yeah, but I think she's gonna have a little bit of a run. Look at Nyla Rose. She didn't really have that long with the belt. So I think having a credible face, waiting for Britt to come back, you know, because listen, man, she's a great heel. I told you she's the best heel. She's the best heel right now.
Another one I shit on. Another one at the beginning because she just didn't have it at the beginning. Didn't have it. But I don't know. Maybe Adam Cole sat her down and be like, all right, you need to listen to me now. Listen to your man. How this is done. Let you in some secrets. Yeah. And you open up the case, man. Open up the book of secrets on how to be a heel. And she learned.
The Undisputed Era theme song playing at the background. This is what you needed to.
Exactly.
Lesson 1. You know what I'm saying?
I love listening to her promos, everything. She's a joke. And her and Giovanni, they just kind of interact with each other. It's always
I like the interaction. It's hilarious. Keep JR out of it as much as I love JR. Just her and Giovanni, man. That is hilarious. That's gold right there.
Yeah.
Because he does help her out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Which I think, and now she's got her lackey around as well.
Yeah,
which is cool.
Rebel.
I don't know who she is.
Rebel TNA. She was TNA. She's a wrestler. She's their makeup. Yeah. She's the TNA makeup woman. But she was a wrestler in TNA back in the day.
Oh, fair enough. I can't remember.
She does still want to wrestle, so I'm suspicious that, because I see her training on her Instagram, so I'm suspicious that she might turn on her at some point and they'll get a match out of it.
She probably will be her lackey, you know?
Yeah, until she turns, until she's like, I can't take this no more. I'm standing up.
Yeah.
Fucking like Virgil, that sort of scenario.
Yeah. But another match?
Huh?
Another match you want to... Oh, what were you going to say, sir?
I was going to rate it. I'm going to get it.
Oh, we didn't even rate any of the other matches, though.
Yeah.
I guess we could just do that at the end, man. I mean...
Yeah, no. I'll just get
talk about the matches and we just go for it at the end and we'll just rate them.
Yeah, I'll forget most by that point, but I'm going to give the women's ones 4.
I'll bring them up.
I don't want all the matches. I don't even talk about... Most of them aren't really worth chatting about. The only ones that stood out were that one, the women's one, MJF, surprisingly enough, from Jungle Boy.
I just wanted to talk to you about that now, actually. I was going to bring it up right now.
Like, I've always liked MJF as a character, but I was worried that he couldn't really go. But he did his thing in this match, man. Proved me that he can.
Everyone did. Even the guys you crap on. I mean,
difficult.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, the Moxley match,
Yeah, it was this moment.
I don't know. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as him and Jericho. If that made sense.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe because it's just Jericho, or maybe what you said last week kind of had a little point to me where you're like, oh, when you have WWE kind of like main event and
and I think
maybe that kind of sat with me a little bit when I was watching. I was like,
And
but then again, I watched Jericho
WWE mode. Like they
weeks.
stepped it up a bit, but they still kind of stylistically have that element there.
Kind of, but then again, are we seeing Luke Harper versus Dean Ambrose? Or are we watching John Moxley versus Brody Lee? Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is growing in our heads because we've seen them for so long being Ambrose and Harper, you know, Shield, Wyatt family, or on their own.
That's what I mean. It's too soon to have them go up against each other. But
think so, mate. But who would you have had Moxley go up against, though? Who? Because remember, we're still kind of early in AEW's reign. I know it's been a year, but let's be real. Still kind of early.
Instead of I would have preferred it was Archer, that he wasn't part of this whole TNT, that he didn't have to lose to Cody. I think him and Moxley would have been a better match. And they've got history because they got Moxley won the New Japan US title off of Archer. So they've got a beat there that's unsettled that they still need to deal with, that they could just carry over to here.
True. I mean, that's what they kind of did with Jericho and Mike Tyson on Dynamite this week. But that's another story for another day.
What's that going to lead to?
I know. I thought that was kind of weak, personally. It just they look like they really forced that Stone Cold Mike Tyson shit.
Yeah.
From
they look like they rehearsed it.
1998.
They look like they rehearsed it. You got to remember, Tyson, these other guys, they ain't wrestlers. They don't really know how to do this shit. So you kind of have to walk them through it. They look like they just...
Well, Tyson's experienced enough. I mean, he's done a few bits.
He looked goofy. Let's see him trying to rip off his shirt and getting stuck in it and all that shit. It was like, oh.
Yeah, that was kind of bad. That was kind of bad. But I feel... No, with Tyson, I feel like he is that character. Come on. Get into Tyson now compared to Tyson in 1998. I mean, if you're pissed off to Tyson in 1998, you might legitimately hurt Chris Jericho. Everyone else. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, compared to now. I'd rather Mike Tyson now, you know, in that spot.
What are they going to do with him?
1998 in a ring. You know what I'm saying?
What are they going to do with him? He's got a legit charity boxing match coming up, so they can't really get physical with him. Like, I don't know what's the point of this.
Maybe, I don't know, man. I mean, Mayweather did some shit. Mayweather done some shit with WWE before he had his that fight. Did he even fight Hatton after that? Or was that before? I can't remember.
In the gap, because I think he fucked up his hand when he punched Big Show.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Like, what do you expect? Fucking punch Big Show in a fucking that cinder block.
Bro, Big Show's nose. Do you not remember? His nose was on the other side of the fucking room. Is that bad?
Legged it. He fucking legged it through the crowd like a bitch.
Well, dude, the guy's a fucking giant. Look how small Mayweather is like shorter than me, or maybe my hat around me. Do you know what I'm saying?
And he fucking. So why do you do it in the first place, Ben? If you're gonna leg it like that,
Vince told him to do it. Vince told him to do it. You know what Vince says goes. If I want it, damn it, I want a Big Show's nose halfway across the ring. You know how it goes. Tell you.
Probably thought he could knock him out, but no, not gonna happen. So yeah, that was Moxley's one. Moxley retained. Yeah, that's fine. Dude, I don't even want to talk about any other matches. There's nothing else. This is
no. Hold on.
Stampede.
We need to put some respect on this match. We did not talk about this match. The appearance, the debut of Brian Cage. How the hell are we not talking about this?
Yeah.
All right. That spot with Darby Allin as well was fucking insane. That hurt my legs, bro.
Oh, but why? Dude,
no.
What's wrong with him? He wants to fuck himself up. He wants to end up in a wheelchair. I'm convinced. Either that or he's got some sort of relationship shit going on with him and Priscilla Kelly, because I never see them together anymore. They're never on each other's social media, so I'm worried. So maybe he's taking that pain out on doing this shit.
No. I hope not. I really hope not.
Because you know that
my legs still hurt.
He is.
My legs are still hurting, bro.
Yeah, if he's that destructive when he's in love, imagine what he is when he's heartbroken. God damn. I'm worried now. Definitely. Yeah.
But that Casino Royale, Casino ladder match, I thought that was fucking awesome. I liked it.
It was fun. It was a bit janky here or there, but overall, yeah, a lot of fun. I like it when they buried Cage.
They buried Cage, yeah.
And they left him. They were doing moves on top of it while he was still under it. That was fucking great.
He was there for like a good 5-10 minutes. They just, I was waiting for that.
Dude,
waiting for it to just hulk up.
Just imagine how crazy this match would have been if Phoenix didn't get hurt instead of Janela.
But you know what?
All the crazy shit they would have done.
I think that was a good replacement, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you know the high flying shit. You know, really a high flyer. He just takes the bump taker.
True. But I mean, who else would you have replaced him with?
At that notice, boy, I don't think there's anyone else really.
Joe's the only one I'd actually recommend. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, Cage though. Do you think it's too soon for Cage to go straight?
Yes.
Yeah.
To go for the title match? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I think he should just debut as normal, or just interfered, or like, listen, if he was really gonna impact and he was gonna go for the title, he should have shown up after Moxie's and Brody Lee's match and just attacked him or some shit like that.
Yeah, they're
rather than build it up from there.
Yeah, they're burning through. Even then, I wouldn't have done that because I think they're burning through these things too quick.
Yeah,
and
maybe
I'm worried that they're planting seeds in their locker room for these guys coming in, going straight to it, going straight to the top. Archer's really been pushed to the moon since he come in. Brody, straight to the title. Cage now straight to the title. So all these guys that were there kind of building this company have kind of gotten a bit like, what's his face? I keep forgetting his fucking name, dude. Chairman, Canadian, Mr. Peyton Royce.
Tony Khan? Oh, Sean Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what happens when you...
Oh, we even forgot about his match. He had a match with Dustin Rhodes, and that was like a good...
garbage.
I can't lie. It was kind of funny seeing fucking Tully Blanchard in his crotch here.
Dude, what? He was completely
What was going on?
This is what happens when you lose to Cody, when he was at the point when he had a little bit of momentum going, that he kind of needed to win that match with Cody. And he could have had some respectability there where people, the audience, us, can view him differently than just being this mid-card jobber that he was. But losing to Cody just put him right back into that place. And now he's just...
No, I don't think it was as bad as it was.
At least he's on
WWE.
He's more of a joke now. The guy's got a man's face on his fucking dick, man. He's a joke.
That's very true.
He's gone back to a joke.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, yeah. I don't know what you can do, honestly. But there is one thing I would say. I mean, what will happen once Tully Blanchard comes back? What are they gonna do?
Comes back. He's there all the time. He was there on Wednesday.
He was, wasn't he? So
yeah. So I've seen pictures of him with the Revival. We got talking that in a minute.
Well, we will talk about that. Yeah. Oh no, we're not allowed to say that anymore.
Or FTR.
FTR. Yes.
Yeah. So he's there. So I don't know what's going on. They just ain't really thinking about. I'm worried that could this be an issue that when your wrestling company is run or booked by wrestlers who are active on that company, is there that worry that they're more focused on the stories that they're involved in? Everything else kind of just falls to the wayside and isn't that important?
I'm sure that the wrestlers have more influence than they would in WWE. For example, I'm sure they'd be able to talk to Cody and be like, yeah, I kind of want to do this. What do you think? Instead, more of a compromise than Vince. You know, they always say with Vince,
sure.
He'll give you the idea and then he'll do some fucking, I don't know, reverse psychology and make you like it.
Yeah.
And then you leave and be like, yeah, you know what, that was not a bad idea. But really, the guy's paying your bills. Let's be honest. But, you know, like, you know, the guy's really paying your bills. Let's be real.
What more? That's why you're going to be like, for them to move up when all those top spots are held by the guys who are booking?
No, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess the time will tell.
Yeah.
I am worried a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. But
I'm more worried.
I don't know. I still got faith in him.
I'm more worried about Cody than anything because Bucks have shown that they're generous. They'll put over the other guys. They've shown that. So I'm not that worried. I know that they'll put over the Revival with their FTR when it comes time, whatever the story is.
But it's not like we're seeing Kenny or Cody as world champs.
Yeah,
you know?
I was actually going to say Kenny, but should he be? Are you worried that Kenny is being booked the way that he would have been booked if he went to WWE? Because he's kind of not a big deal anymore. Kenny Omega, the best bout machine, Mr. 5-star, has just been kind of a
Meltzer is fucking
regular
stars. Even though you're right. But, no, do you know what? Yeah. I know what you mean, but at the same time, I feel like if we did have, like, for example, imagine if Kenny was the champion instead of Moxley, would more people be kind of complaining? Oh, they just put the title on his best friend.
Maybe they're,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
they get more heat with that. But I think Kenny's just trying to help everyone. So, yeah. I mean, it makes more sense. I think he's kind of slowing it down a little bit because, come on, Kenny Omega had like 2 years at the top, like consistent. You know what I mean? Or maybe even more. Maybe I'm not counting a year or something, but he was up there for 2 years for a fact.
That's true.
With Ricardo, the matches with Ricardo was ridiculous. But
all three of them, man.
That's what I'm saying. So it's one of the ones where it's just like maybe he did need to slow it down. Can help the younger lot. Like him and Paige got to defend against Havoc and Saban next week.
Is that another issue though? Because are we being easy on AEW for the fact that they've done what?
Because they knew.
No,
and it's not WWE.
The fact that they've done what I complain WWE do way too much, and that's throw when they've got plenty of tag teams, they got 2 single wrestlers, throw them together, and suddenly they're the champions.
But you got to remember how many more people are more likely to come in. So I feel like, and they got Dark as well.
They've got proper tag teams. They've got ones which they haven't built up Butcher and the Blade. They've got nothing for them.
Well, yeah, now
they've really just jobbed them out.
They seem to be the new Ascension right now.
Yeah, they just jobbing them out, man. And they were a big deal on the indies, man. They really kind of flattened them guys out. You've got the Private Party. You've got the Jurassic.
No, but Michael Quinn looks like he's injured now, so yeah.
But this is before though, and they've got Jurassic Best. They've got so many. They didn't need to put belts on singles guys. I only think they did it to keep Kenny and Paige busy while still giving them a good little bit of attention.
Well, remember at one point we thought we were gonna see Paige turn on them, and yet that didn't happen.
Yeah, let's get into the Stampede match, man. Let's get into the Stampede match, man. This is what I wanted Money in the Bank to be. I wanted it to be fun like this. I wanted it to be thought out, fun little segments all over the place, different things going on. And they pulled it off, man. This was great. You had a bar fight. You had fucking horses. You had comedy spots. You had third wall breaking moments where the fucking Matt Hardy and I
love that. I love Matt Hardy.
Pull the resurrection wall.
Turning his everything. And what is it? Ortiz. I'm scared of water.
And they're pointing at the on-screen graphics as well, looking at it on the side.
No, you know what made me laugh? My brother even mentioned this to me. I thought it was hilarious. If you see the next shot where they said to Ortiz, it's 3 foot and he's actually in the pool.
Oh yeah.
Someone threw the lifeboat in there. I thought it was fucking hilarious. See, that was funny. That was funny shit, man.
It was wicked.
Oh my god.
And then
that was probably one of the best matches I've seen in a long time.
It was.
Sorry.
And right in the middle of it, there's a bar fight. They even made what's the big guy called?
Dude, Hager.
Yeah, Hager. I always forget.
He took some shots with the bottle in, man. Damn. I was watching Jackie Chan and Rumble in the Bronx when he kept getting bottled. That was ridiculous.
Hitting him with a bubbly. But a proper bar fight. I love it that he came in, sat down next to Paige. They spoke for a few minutes. Then got straight into it.
We're going to fight, you know? Yeah, looks like it. Here you go. Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was wicked, man.
And I like their toast. I like Kenny's toast with Paige.
Yeah,
You got the fucking milk. He got the fucking chat.
What the fuck happened with the milk? I guess he don't drink.
I don't know. To me, I thought it was like a Kurt Angle situation there, but I don't know.
You don't drink, business. But yeah, but
Sammy was, for me, he was the star of the show in that match.
Sammy, I'm always hearing this. Everybody's saying that they hated Sammy at the beginning. Now he's their favorite wrestler. Everyone's loving Sammy because of this crazy character he's got, where he's like Kenny from South Park. He just gets fucked up every week.
But remember what we kept getting told? He had this Eddie Guerrero vibe about him. People see it now. Yeah. But this is what I was talking about a while ago. I'm like, I can kind of see it. Like, it is his personality, the way he's just so cheeky and that he kind of thinks he can get away with it. And then it's just like, oh shit, no. Like, the comic thing about him, man, it's fucking hilarious. Honestly.
Spanish God.
Spanish God, you know. He makes me laugh. Honestly. I like Guevara. He's got a big future ahead of him, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me, he has a very big future.
I'm liking him, man. Everything about the match. Even when fucking Jericho was knocked out and then Paige comes with the line painter machine that goes over the top of him. Paints a line onto the ground. Dude, crazy. This is what I wanted from Money in the Bank. Like, why couldn't they have done this shit? Instead of having Stephanie filmed on a camera phone and we're supposed to be...
Fucking, jeez. Look like this Zoom call. We could have Stephanie on here. They'd probably take that and put it on their next page.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Where were people crawling through the air ducts? Where was that shit? Where was people fighting in the elevators or going up the elevator shaft? Where was all these funny little things they could have done?
You know what? I sent you a picture of, or a video, on Oscar's Instagram. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Or when she was in the elevator. He looked like the Hulk that's coming in and breaking through.
Yeah, that was...
Like, what the fuck? That was creative. She did that. The fucking creative. Come on, man. I tell you what was one of there was two spots that was very underrated. You had Matt Jackson. How many times is this guy gonna Northern Light suplex fucking Guevara?
Oh shit!
Over 50 yards.
He started it.
He got a fucking touchdown as well.
I was hoping, please carry this on across the field, and they did that. They cut away, so that way you could have him like jump across, and he come back, and then went away again, and come back, and yeah.
That was hilarious.
Then got celebrating too much.
What's that referee's again? What's that referee's name again?
What, Knox?
He just gets super kicked. That's a foul. You know that spot they always tell the
WG referee.
He makes me die. That and the Jericho one when what was it? When he beat up Nick, Nick kicked out. He's like, "What? I want to see the replay. I want to see the replay."
They went
in. Take Aubrey into the tent. Aubrey's like, "You can't be in here. No, that was a technical foul." I would have fucking hilarious. And for me not to get NFL that much, I've seen NFL a few times, but I understood it.
And I like the fact that they're all wearing the American football jerseys as well for their team. It kind of gave a nice little twist to it. Dude, wicked match. 5 out of 5 for me. I'm not into these cinematic matches, but this is the closest I can get into it, man. I like this. This was wicked. Because
was this really cinematic though? I mean,
really, because it wasn't really like the cameras weren't there.
Cameras just panned, really.
Yeah. They didn't really try and act like they were visible, except for the Matt Hardy stuff. That was the only time they broke that rule.
No, but that was even funny as well. Yeah, Matt Hardy under the water. Yeah. Like, trying to transform. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Honestly. See, I told you, Matt Hardy is funny. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird because it's like, you know, back in the early 2000s, late 90s, it was all about Jeff. Come on, it was all about Jeff. Let's be honest. I remember my best friend, his favorite wrestler was fucking Jeff Hardy, and mine was like The Rock at that time. He was saying Jeff Hardy. You know what I'm saying? Even though Jeff Hardy was in like my top 5, like at that point when I was a kid, almost using my top 10. But you know, now we're talking about Matt Hardy, like the switch. You know, it's like maybe Jeff fucked up too many times, and we all don't want to see Jeff Hardy crash and burn anymore. Yeah, because it's just like, Jeff, you're gonna die and like start. You know what I mean? Or you're gonna get really hurt. Now Darby Allin can do that.
I've always liked him as a character. It's just that I don't think he can. Once that bell rings, once you don't have the this sort of goofy. Once there isn't like a crazy stipulation and it's just a match, there ain't really much he can do.
Yeah, he's kind of limited, but you know what? I saw the dude do a moonsault on Dynamite this week because it was a six-way with him and the Young Bucks against Private Party and Janela. Well, that's a decent match still.
Do you think he should have been the exalted one? Because I don't think Brody fits the Dark Order. Because
but Matt Hardy's too likable to be a heel. This is the problem.
The gimmicks don't really mesh because he's kind of got this whole wearing a suit, sort of mafia boss type thing.
He's just taking the piss out of Vince. He was just taking the piss out.
Yeah, it's like this mafia thing going on that he tries to explain it. But then Dark Order is supposed to be this weird occult type thing. They don't really...
Yeah, but now it's a business looking...
Yeah, it don't work.
You know what I mean?
It don't know what it is.
They even gave a fucking flyer. One of the dudes even gave a flyer to Colt Cabana this week. Colt Cabana was actually looking at it.
No, shit. They're going to start recruiting other wrestlers. Nah, you can't do that.
They're trying to recruit. That's one thing I do like about the Dark Order. They will persistently try to recruit, regardless of what everybody thinks. I mean, it's funny, but I know what you mean. But like I said, going back, if Matt Hardy was the exalted one, how would everybody react? It's like I said to you last week about, having, I don't know, Kevin Owens. Everybody loves Kevin Owens. We love him, Kevin Owens as a heel, but
remember, there's no audience, so they can do it because there's no audience to cheer when they should.
Yeah, but even once everything starts to go back, how's everyone going to take to it?
Everyone will be used to it by then, so they'll just go with whatever the story is.
They're not going to boo. They're not going to boo. They're going to like the Dark Order, like I do. They're going to like the Dark Order. Okay.
Crazy. So, 5 stars for me. Stadium Stampede, wicked match. Anything from AEW this week you want to get into before we get into a little bit NXT stuff?
I mean, is there anything that stands out for me? I mean, of course, FTR debuting. I thought that was quite cool. But they didn't. I didn't know it was going to happen. Because, you know what? The clue was kind of in BTE. Really? Yeah. I kind of spoke to my brother about it earlier. Because I remember when you sent me the clip. But I don't know. I just wasn't there when you sent me it. And I was like, look, like in my head, I'm thinking, I've seen this before, but it's just not registering right now. I was like,
they're wearing the costume.
What is this?
When they were the revival was supposed to wear the new gimmick clown get up that they had on.
I love that BTE just opened the show with Nick was like, am I really? You're ribbing me, right? Am I really going to wear this? Like, come on, man. Like, no, you got to wear it. No. You
should have worn it on the show, though. That would have been so funny. Actually,
that would have been funny if they wore that in the Dynamite match. And then as FTR came out and actually looked like they were going to beat up the Young Bucks, instead just beat up Butcher and the Blade.
This is weird, though. Yeah. Why are they going off the Butcher and Blade? Why are they trying to do like a face-face type, face-off sort of thing, like a respect sort of friendly challenge or something? Like they're cool with each other, but they want to challenge each other. They didn't come out like heels.
Maybe we'll get that. I mean, we're definitely gonna see those two teams lock up without a doubt. Probably at Fyter Fest, we probably will.
Probably.
You know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, we've had Vicky Guerrero come out. She's got a new line. I can't remember what it is now. But
I think they're relying too much on these old lot, man. I'm worried. They're bringing in too many waste man.
Jeez. I heard that one in a while.
Vicky she don't add nothing. She's not going to make people watch. You're not going to learn nothing from her. No disrespect, but you ain't. Like, what's the point in having her there? Literally, it's just
I like Vicky Guerrero. I know what you mean, though. But I like Vicky Guerrero. She's cool.
Yeah, it's nothing, man. Dude. So NXT looks like Matt Riddle's getting called up.
Do you know what, dude? I am out of touch with NXT, so you're gonna have to talk about it in this one. I don't know what happened this week. The only thing I saw was that hot chick do the coffin drop, and it looked weird. That's the only thing I saw this week.
My girl, Shotzi Blackheart. You know.
He's fire, man.
I was scheming. I was scheming on Shotzi. 2 years ago. I was gonna try finesse that.
Oh, you even tell me? Okay. You even tell me? All right. See, this is what he does. You don't tell me about. You don't tell me about these shows.
Because she was over here, innit? Remember, I used to go to the Eve wrestling shows. She was one of them. I was gonna be like, yo, I'm feeling
those
this
times.
I'm gonna try to step to her.
Yeah.
But there was these nerds, fucking nerds, standing there. It wouldn't go away. So all I could do is just be like, yo, your match was sick, man. Just fist bump her. So I got a fist bump out of it. But these nerds would not go away. Fucking sweaty motherfuckers. But I wanted to try it. See if I still had the skills, man. Be like, yeah, yo.
You're not exactly the Godfather, are you? Good Lord.
Dude, all he fucking seen the Godfather lately. All he does is fucking. He's in Instagram. It's just him smoking different weeds and. All he does is just get high on his Insta now.
He's still my hero from 2000. I don't give a shit.
Crazy.
That was my nigga, growing up. Man. I said that was my dude. I went that shit with my uncle. I said, "Mark, my uncle." It's like, no, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Great.
But yeah, go back to NXT. Sorry, we totally lost it. On that one.
Shotzi though, man. Yeah, she was cool. But anyway, I was saying, yeah, they had that crazy cage match. Did you see the setup for that?
Dude, I haven't actually nothing.
It's like, do you ever remember the scaffold matches from old school wrestling? Where they have a mad scaffold. It's kind of like that, but instead of having it's like having 4 scaffolding rigs around the edges where the cage is. So there's like a platform. So it's got the cage bit, but there's like this flat platform at the top. So they can climb the cage and then walk around this platform and then just do. It's weird. I ain't never seen this shit before. I think they called it like the pit or something. But it looked cool. It looked crazy. It looked kind of cool.
All right.
But Thatcher beat.
Oh, that was for Riddle's match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thatcher. Oh, snap.
Thatcher won.
I forgot about that. How did that go?
Thatcher won.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. How is Riddle losing in his realm? What?
But
that's like Owen Hart if he beaten him, Ken Shamrock and the Lions then. Oh wait, he did, didn't he? Yeah. I meant to say Steve Blackman. That's ridiculous.
But how do you feel about Thatcher being on? Riddle being on SmackDown?
Yeah, he has to because I heard reports he couldn't go to Raw because they want to keep him away from Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah,
that's why. Goldberg will probably. Oh wait, hold on. When Goldberg comes back, because last time I checked, Goldberg was the SmackDown champion before he lost it to Braun.
Yeah,
so
Goldberg ain't coming back.
Put Goldberg on Raw.
Goldberg ain't coming back until there's going to be once they can go back to Saudi. He's going to be like an Undertaker was. He ain't going to be just sticking up on TV.
I don't want to see Goldberg anymore.
Oh.
All right, you already tarnished my childhood with The Undertaker versus Goldberg, and we will get into that soon, ladies and gentlemen. Next week we will, but no, I'm sorry. I don't want to see any more Goldberg. I've had enough of this.
But yeah, Riddle, and apparently there's going to be a couple more as well. More NXT.
Like who?
Oh yeah, they haven't named them, but it's like a little rumor going around.
Bianca Belair probably going to go up. They're probably going to sling up. What?
Yeah, she's Raw now.
Is she Raw? Oh, yes, she is.
Yeah. Couple of weeks.
I remember.
Yeah,
now.
this one, it might be a group, so I don't know who. Some people think it could be,
well,
I don't know who there is. Either the Imperium or Undisputed.
No, Undisputed. The Imperium, it's too soon for them. It's way too soon. Do you know what? I actually just remembered something. Now, MVP and Bobby Lashley did have a tag match with Montez and what's his name, Dawkins. Now, the promo that they had backstage, I know we'll jump off a little bit at NXT, but we will get back to it. But it's something you kind of just said to me about factions and stuff. So the way that kind of went, like them two basically saying, "Oh yeah, you guys are a joke. When you guys get serious, come holler at me." Blah blah blah. Obviously, they had a match. I'm thinking, what if they actually joined up with MVP? Could that work? But then again, the Street Profits join up with MVP in a faction with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, that would work.
I mean, that could work.
Yeah, that would work, yeah.
Then again, everyone could talk apart from Bobby Lashley. Everyone in that faction could talk apart from Lashley.
Problem is, I think Montez Ford needs an anchor.
What do you mean? Nah, him and Dawkins are fine together.
They're too. No, I mean when they're talking, they
can bounce off each other. They're good.
They go too far to the point where I'm like, shut up, just shut up. You're annoying me now. They're getting too out there. They need someone to just pull them down. I think MVP could just pull them down a little. Just get them on a level.
I think MVP can make them a little bit more serious.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Especially Dawkins, because I want Dawkins to kind of be a monster. He kind of got that in him. Nah, he can, man. I mean, be a little bit more serious.
Line, maybe.
Not Lashley level, because Lashley could just, Lashley anyway. He's got the size, he's got the look, whatever. But I mean, like, Dawkins could be a little bit more serious. For a fucking spine buster like Ron Simmons, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's how I feel anyways. I feel that could be a good faction, man.
Yeah, it would be.
Get the nation back is what I want, man. Shit.
Oh, no, fuck that. Give me a sport twist. I don't need no.
No.
Yeah.
Not like that. Not as bad as 97, but I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want my nation 2.0, man. I want that shit. Sorry, guys. I get a little bit, nostalgia.
This week, man. Outside WWE and NXT, Deonna Purrazzo, Impact.
Oh yes.
Yeah, she signed with Impact.
Kind of knew that was going to happen, to be honest with you. I mean,
she was talking that she was talking that she wanted to go AEW, and I think it would have been.
I think that would be. Nah, I think that'd be too much. Could that be a little bit? I don't know. I think it'd be a bit too. I don't know.
I think they need more women, man. They would have needed.
No, they do, but I don't know if her going. I don't know because obviously her and Marty and their history there. Yeah. No, he ain't. But I mean, his boys are there.
That don't mean the same. Ain't nothing.
I don't know. I'm not indicating something. I'm just saying.
Maybe maybe they didn't offer her a thing because she turned them down for All In because she was supposed to be in that women's match at All In, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, she was. She was actually fucking advertised, wasn't she?
Yeah. Then she pulled out for NXT. So maybe
that's bad. Yeah. That's probably another reason why they think, nah.
Could have been.
Let us down there. What's the chances you're gonna do it again?
So no one's gonna watch your wrestle no more. Who the fuck watches that Impact?
Oh come on! I'm sure there's some
divisions in wrestling and no one watches it. No one fucking sees it.
Dude, I don't even know what's going on in Impact. Like I said,
exactly.
A few months ago, when I heard Ken Shamrock was there, I was like, oh no! I liked Shamrock. I liked you like in the late 90s. Yeah. Okay. Just no. I don't even know what he does anymore. Even that little run he had in TNA as well. But early TNA.
Yeah.
Well, okay, cool. But nostalgia back then when I was a kid. But,
and
is what it is.
A bummer.
But still.
Flip. There's re-ups on Ring of Honor. Told you, man, he's too low to Marty. Signed a multi-year deal. So he's stuck there.
That's a shame because I saw Marty turn up on BT. I thought, oh, okay, cool. But, nah.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah.
That's it. So
I thought we were going to get the gang. I thought the gang was going to get back together. I thought
man.
We see Flip come up and confront Brian Cage. Bro. Yeah, but...
They'll be a tag team again, and they had the tag team together, innit? Flipping machines. I want to see them back together again. They were sick.
Dude, what's your thoughts on Taz being Cage's mentor or manager? I'm in the middle. At first, I was like, yeah, this is all right, cool, but a little bit of me is like, I don't know,
Well, I guess he's only a commentator. I guess he's only a commentator on Dark.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really interfere with that. So, I suppose it's all right.
No, it could because, they're all saying, oh, yeah, well, we're going to talk to Taz on Dark, asking more questions. The commentary booth, they're like that. They'll make it, they make it more authentic, not like WWE where they just leave everything for one show and then completely forget about it, like a Drake Maverick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, have you seen
Eli
Drake? Not Eli Drake. Sorry, he's got a podcast actually. It's actually quite interesting. Believe it or not, it's actually quite interesting. It's good. But I was meant to say EC3 and his YouTube promos. Have you seen them?
I saw the one where he was bigging up the FTR, where he was talking about fear, the revolt, and all that stuff. And
he was bigging up.
They're going to be like a big faction, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So, yeah, it looks like he's pushing himself the way that Knox was when he first left.
But there's another one now, and it looks like I don't know if he's going to team him up with, but it looks like they're going to do something with Curtis Axel. He actually had like a little package with him, talking about his grandfather, of course, the great Mr. Perfect as well, saying he is not Michael McGillicuddy. He is not Curtis Axel. He is a heading. And I even showed you a picture of him. The dude looks chiseled as stone. So I don't know what he's doing or who he's jacking himself up to. Is he going to go back to Impact? I don't think he should.
I reckon he might.
He needs to leave that behind. It's done. He had his time there. He made his name there. Move on. Okay?
Impact or Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor, maybe Ring of Honor. That could be a good thing for him. Maybe, actually. But then again, I ain't watched Ring of Honor in years now. It's been a while. And actually, an anniversary came up the other day on Facebook of when we actually saw Honor United. That actually came up.
Ring of Honor thing, yeah, shit.
Yes. I'm still waiting for the Mark Henry video.
What's it?
We need that. I'm sure the people want to know what that is.
McGuinness got furloughed.
Who?
McGuinness, NXT commentator, the English dude.
I wondered what happened to him.
Yeah, he's been furloughed, boy.
At
home with no money.
What happened to that other dude as well?
What?
That was there. The dude with the dreads. What happened to him? Is he gone too?
Yeah, they're probably just sitting back to just wrestle, innit? To train.
I think last time I saw him, was it Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, that beat him up. Ended it, yeah. Oh, and I'm hearing apparently a lot of people saying that they reckon Samoa Joe's just going to be a commentator now, permanent.
I hope so, because he keeps getting injured. I like Joe on commentary. Joe's a good
commentary, yeah.
I'd rather him or CM Punk on commentary. These two they're excellent on the commentary booth, honestly. If we can't get CM Punk, then I'm all for Joe. Straight.
Yeah, better on his body, can spend more time at home.
Yes. He can walk without having a fucking muscle tear, honestly. I love Samoa Joe, man. He's up there. He's one of my favorites.
He's such a good wrestler, man. He should be at least training people because he's so good. So,
you know what? That'd be fucking excellent to see Samoa Joe be a trainer. You know what I mean? Because I've always kind of looked at him as the second coming of Taz. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I was like early TNA, I used to look at him like, look, dude, like you are like Taz, like 2.0, but like more destructive, like shit.
He doesn't do as many places, but I get what you're saying. He's that stocky.
No, but he's got
bruiser.
He's got that Taz feel about him. He's got that energy. But like, I don't know, he's more of a killer, especially when he had the little tattoo shit. Like, even though I didn't really like it. I didn't like it, but he was more aggressive. He was more aggressive in the ring around those times. When he's a heel, he's a heel. He's a heel. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, man.
So, boy, what else are we gonna get to before we bounce? You want to talk about Last Ride? I haven't seen this week's. Did we talk about it last week?
Yes, we did.
We did. All right, we don't need to talk about that. You want to talk about this week? What you saw? Because I haven't watched it yet.
Well, yeah, it was kind of hard to find as I'm no longer subscribed to the network. But that's, you know me, I'm on and off that network anytime. But I kind of said to myself, I'm already only going to subscribe just to watch The Last Rider. I will find it eventually. Dude, the way that cloud of smoke came, I thought The Undertaker was just going to pop up and cut a promo, honestly. But, I wish you don't want that. But the Last Ride this week, was kind of interesting. Again, another one, mainly talking about, you know, he kind of wants one last hurrah. The whole point of him coming back. A lot of us, you know, core Undertaker fans, even yourself, just we all want what's best for Mark Calloway, aka The Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, just start. We've been saying this for how many years now? Do you know what I'm saying? I said for him, the streak ending for me was it just killed everything, personally. Do you know what I'm saying? But him doing the Saudi matches, because he said he don't want to give up until he has that one match, because he got into in some intense training. He had his hip surgery. He was feeling great. You know what I mean? Like, he had that match with Cena, which was like, 5 minutes? And it was just, he was pissed off. He said he was pissed off. It was so short. I can understand why, because they probably thought, if we give him like a 20-minute, 30-minute match, it might, do you know what I'm saying? They're probably fearing the worst. And I hear that. I totally understand. But, I mean, it's true. The Undertaker actually looked pretty awesome. Yeah,
that was the week
he came back after that Cena match.
Yeah, that Cena one was the week before. Second episode.
I saw that. And then this one was pretty much the build on the whole Saudi trips. Do you know what I mean? And then him talking about the matches he had with Triple H at the Super Show. And then, was it Crown Jewel with the Fatal Forward? And everybody was upset. He was upset. They even spoke the little relationship he had with the trainer. Him and the trainer are actually quite tight. They play cards backstage and shit. Apparently, they're quite cool. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, he was pissed. He was pissed at the way the match went. Obviously, you remember Triple H tore his pec earlier on in that match. What was it, like, within the first 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Like, dude, that was bad. It was downhill from then. But, yeah, man. And next week,
Goldberg.
It's going to be the one I really do not want to watch. But I'm only watching because I am a fan of The Undertaker. And, God.
I might save this week's one on Sunday after when the Goldberg one comes. I can watch both of them back to back. Double this.
Yeah. So, because I
doubt disappointment.
I don't want to watch the Goldberg one. I don't. Because he nearly killed The Undertaker with that fucking jackhammer. That pissed me off that match. I was so angry. Sorry?
Get headbutting lockers, man. Dumbass. Oh, before we bounce, got to talk about Nia Jax, man.
Yes, we need to talk about that. We didn't even talk about this last week. We
strikes
need
again
to address it.
No, this is this week, though. She strikes again. She's fucked up Kairi Sane again, apparently, in a pre-recorded.
Yeah, well, I heard she was injured going into this match because, I heard that. I heard she was injured going into the match, but she fucked her up again, though.
Split her head up, busted her head open, apparently.
Yeah, I mean...
Nia, man. What the fuck? Just hang it up.
And we were saying Nyla Rose was great. But this woman's been wrestling... I'm pretty sure she's been wrestling longer than Nyla Rose. Or not. On the main TV.
Yeah. Way longer.
And the thing is, what I don't understand is Nia Jax wasn't hurting anyone during NXT days. All of a sudden, since she's come out on the main roster, it's been injury after injury after injury. And the only person she hadn't hurt was Ronda Rousey. And it's Ronda fucking Rousey. Come on.
That went down. That would have been funny for...
And you know what's even more interesting? Because remember that chat that but I think we talked about it already. No, we didn't. She had the chat with a couple female wrestlers, Renee as well. I think Peyton Royce was in the chat. And a few other wrestlers, and Tiny was there. I can't remember the other two. But she was basically venting her frustration out on Alexa Bliss getting hurt with her match with Ronda Rousey and how WWE didn't really punish Ronda for it. And I think so. But hold on. You stole Survivor Series away from us because we were so hyped up to see Ronda versus Becky. Yeah? But did it work out in a way? It kind of worked out a little bit better. Fair enough. But you still stole that from us. And actually, you gave Becky probably the greatest shot since Stone Cold in the fucking...
No excuse. She still fucks everyone over.
But you still fuck everything
get punished for it.
You hurt Bayley. You hurt... Sasha hurts people too, but you hurt Sasha. Okay?
Hey, no, Sasha cripples people. Damn near.
Yes. I know. And she took Paige away from us. But still, and fucking... Jeez. Dude. I don't know. Let me calm down. Let me take a little sip of this. Proceed.
Hey, you said it all, man. Fucking Nia needs to fucking step back. Even you can't even say that it's the crowd that gets her too hyped up that she hurts people from that adrenaline. Even with no
one's there.
helping them,
Nobody's
hurting
there.
them. So yeah, just step back. Go back to NXT or something.
No, don't go back to NXT.
No,
because I want to see Candice LeRae eventually come on the main roster, not get beat up by Nia Jax.
TV out for NXT, the house show NXT.
No, because he still can get injured. Stop that.
We won't know that. Injured people that we haven't even seen yet, so that's okay. People that we don't even know.
Yeah, but you know what? They'll probably keep her away from Simone. They will.
Yeah.
They will. They'll beat everyone else but Simone. But I'm actually interested to see what Simone will
make her wrestle Simone and make her fucking break Simone's neck and then see what happens. Then you see if she gets protection.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember their family, they won't do that. Yeah. I've noticed you don't really see, apart from Alberto. Dude, why does he get so much heat?
Who?
Alberto Carrillo. You know about him? The guy that hangs around Rey Mysterio. The Angel Garza's cousin.
The little one. The one that looks like a 12-year-old.
Yeah. Why does he always get so much heat?
Why is
I've been hearing about. He's been getting heat online, man. I know Brian Alvarez don't like him. We've been a lot of people been cracking on him on Twitter, man.
They always book him all the time to lose, so I don't see maybe he's just pissed off with just getting his ass kicked every week.
I don't know. I feel sorry for the kid.
Man, he was a big deal over there, and he comes here and he's just jobbing.
And Angel Garza just looks like Del Rio reformed.
Yeah,
it worries me. It really worries me. I like Angel Garza. He looks like that sly, shady, slimy character. We kind of need that in wrestling, but I mean,
want to get into Del Rio, man. Let's just stay away.
No. We talked about Del Rio last week. I heard anything new on Del Rio, but yeah, that's Del Rio, isn't it? Yeah, that's Del Rio.
Hey guys, so that's pretty much it from this week. Crazy. Anything you wanna? Can I get in contact?
All right, guys. Again, like I said, check out my YouTube channels. Ryan Williams AFC. We keep it locked. Talk about Arsenal as well as Socially Outcasted. I'm sure Eddie Reese will put the links in the description on the YouTube, hopefully. But as well, get at me on Twitter at RJ Wills and on Instagram, Ryan Williams AFC. Eddie Reese.
Guys, if you're only listening to this on the podcast, the audio, then go to Voltron Network, 2 separate words. You can see our beautiful faces. You can look us in the eyes as we talk to you. And also you can listen to Talking About the Movies podcast and DC versus Marvel podcast. And vice versa. If you're seeing this, but you'd rather just listen to this while you're out in your car or walking and stalking some shit, whatever you do. And yeah.
Or jogging. Socially distancing as well, people.
Yeah, exactly. You can find us on all podcasting platforms. Stitcher. I think we're on Stitcher. Fucking iTunes, everything. So from me, the race.
Be Ryan.
See you guys next week. Wrestling Ruckus.